Namaste everyone. In this session, I will teach you data structure stack. Okay, this is class 12 syllabus, and if you are preparing autonomous body or any central government PGT, computer science, like NVS, KVS, EMRS, AES, Atomic Energy School, or any other government exam, if in this syllabus Python is there, so definitely this session is very useful for you. And if you are student of class 12 computer science in CBSE school, then also it is helpful for you. So before I will start stack, first I will explain some basic knowledge of data structure, then afterwards I will start stack. Let's start. What is data structure? It is a specific way, means it will organize the particular manner to store the data, organize the data, to keeping the data, okay, to save the data. In the organize the data means in the dictionary method it will organize it, in the particular manner it will organize it. For which purpose? To access the data. If you save the data but it will no use for you in future, then why we want to save it, right? So whenever we will store the data in the particular manner, so definitely it will use for future. So it will access the data along with its operations. So which type of operations it will use? Reversion means reverse, slicing a part of that word, that element, and counting of elements. Whenever we will count the element, display the element, so that times like this we will use it. Because if operation is not there, just you want to access the data. Now tell me, if you just only access the data, if you don't want to do anything, just only open it, so then is it useful for you? No. So whenever we will open the data, definitely we have some reason to reverse the data, otherwise slice it, okay, otherwise counting it, and we can display also like this. Now, types of data structure in Python. So what is the types of data structure in Python? Because this class is only for Python, so that is why we will see the data structures types in the Python. So according to Python, data structure has two types, primitive and non-primitive. Primitive is also called system defined. Non-primitive is also called user defined. Okay. Primitive. Primitive means predefined. Whenever programmer has developed this language, that times it has given some words with a specific meaning, and it has mentioned in the library of that language. Okay, so that is why whenever we'll use that particular word or keyword, you can tell that. So it is already predefined word. So we no need to explain that one. Just only write it. System understand that what is the meaning of that keyword. Okay, so predefined types, it will store a single value. Predefined type, it will store, because data structure, it will only store the data. For access the data, it will predefined type, it will store a single value. So now tell me, suppose a equal to 93. So 93 is an integer value. It will store only to the single value. Okay. Float. Suppose if I have written 93.45. So this is the example of float. Now boolean 0, otherwise 1. Okay. So it will come to the string. String is also taking a equal to, suppose 93, like this I have written in the quotation. So this is the string element, right? So these types of data types, it will store only to the single value. Okay. Now come to the non-primitive. Non-primitive has two types, built-in and user-defined. Built-in and user-defined, both, it will store a more than one value, means multiple value. Okay, multiple value. How you will identify that whenever predefined or primitive has given, so simply you will tell the primitive, it will store a single value, non-primitive it will store a multiple values. Okay, multiple values. Now, in the multiple values, list in the built-in data structure, list, tuples, set and dictionary. These will store as a just like list in the which bracket we will use it? Square bracket. Suppose 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the list word. Tuple, parenthesis bracket, A, B, C, set, dictionary. Set means any particular order with form. Okay, integer, float, any order. So that is set. Dictionary with the key key and value here, key with value in the curly braces. Okay, now come user defined. User defined has also two types, linear and non-linear. Linear means sequential. What is that? Sequential. Non-linear means non-sequential. It will not follow. So whenever not follow the any order, so that is the best example of tree and graph. Okay, tree and graph, because you know that tree has one root and this root definitely has branch. Suppose now in the first two branch, and this branch in the my right side, maybe it has 3 branches. Okay, it has maybe no branches. Again it will come like this, like this. So here is no fixed manner. Okay, so this is the tree, you know that. So that is the non-linear. Now come to the linear. Linear has two types, static and dynamic. Static means fixed size. Fixed size. So this is the example of array. Array has fixed size. We cannot change it. Dynamic. Dynamic means we can change it. So here the dynamic has 3 examples, stack, queue and linked list. Okay, so in our syllabus is given only to the stack. So we will study stack only, but now you just tell me that what is stack. Now you understand. Stack is a linear and dynamic data structure. If you want to tell, it is a user defined linear and dynamic data structure. If again you want to expand it, so then tell that stack is a non-primitive user defined linear and dynamic data structure. Right? So this is the stack. And data structure, how many types? 2 types, primitive and non-primitive. Now tell me, oral questions, how many types of data structure? 2. Which one? Primitive and non-primitive. Primitive is called system defined. Non-primitive is called user defined. Okay. Which type of data structure is that? That is linear and dynamic data structure. In a simple one word if you want to tell, so then tell that stack is a linear data structure. Okay, linear means it will follow to the sequential order. Now comes stack. So the first one, you know that linear data structure. What is the purpose of this stack? Why we will use it? That is for insert and delete the element from one end. Whenever we want to insert and delete the element from the one end, that is called top. Look at here. This is the top element. Okay. Whenever we want to insert, suppose I want to insert first element. So that time insert size is position value is 0 and I want to put it insert it 1. Okay. Now come again I want to insert second value. So index value is 0. Now come to the 1. Just like a Python only. Python forward index. Okay. So here 1 I have put it here. So here I have written 2. So now you can see that whenever we are inserting the element, otherwise whenever we will delete the element also I will display, I will tell you. So insert the element from the top only, right? So whenever delete the element, suppose now 1 and 2, I want to delete it. So first I will delete it 2 only, then afterwards 1. Because in these stacks we can delete the data or insert the data, both. It will we can do from the top only, no other end, only the one end only. So that is why, which type of principle it will follow? That is LIFO, last in first out. Why? Because you can see that here I have inserted last, but taking out first. So that is why last inserted, but taking out first. So last in, first out. So short form is LIFO. Now size 0 to length minus 1 because it will start from 0 and total length is, suppose if I will see in this example, 1 and 2, two elements only is there. So total length is 2 and 2 minus 1, so that is the size, 2 minus 1 is 1. So 0 to 1, it will take 0 to 1. Okay, so this is the example. Now I hope easily you understood that stack. Now come application of stack, where we will use. See, in the application of stack, in the real life also we will use it. Where we will use it in the real life? Whenever you are arrange the clothes in almirah like this, in this order only we are not arranging like this. Okay, so in the almirah, piles of clothes. Now chairs, whenever you will arrange like this only. And now tell me, in the last chair, whatever you have kept in the last, can you take out first? No. Okay, so that is why last, whenever you put it here, whatever chairs you kept in the first, can you take out last? Again, whatever chair you have kept here in the last, can you take out as a first this one? Is it possible? No. Okay, so whatever last element, last chair you kept here, that one only you can take out first in the easy manner. So multiple chairs in a vertical pile. Now bangles on girl's wrist. Suppose this is the girl's hand and like this, this is the hand. Okay, now tell me, this is the first bangles, second bangles, third bangles. So first bangles, these one are inserted, then second, then third. Can I take out in the first bangle first? No. Can I take out? No, not possible. So first, third bangle. So last in, first of this one. So many examples is there in the real life. Whenever you have watched this video, afterwards you just check it in your real life and then write in the comment section. Okay, so which one you are doing? So you observe the things. So pile of boxes, glasses, buckets, mugs, etc. So whenever we'll arrange the box one by one, that one is also we are keeping glasses, just like set of 3 box has given, set of 3 box one by one, so we are arranging like that. Glasses, okay, buckets, mugs and many is there, etc. CD DVD holder like this has given, one holder is here and we are inserting like this, okay. Now forward and backward button in media player. Whenever you will watch the movie or you want to listen the music, that time, so what we are doing, forward and backward button. Look at here, this is the backward button has given, this is the forward button. So suppose this is the play button. I have played here, I click the play button, but whenever I click and I am not interested this one, so what will I do? I will go to the forward, otherwise backward. So forward, whenever I will go, so whenever in the next one is there, that one only will be play, not in the next to next. Same things for backward, whatever in the just previous one, that one only will be play, not back to back. Clear? So this is also in the queue only. So these are the some examples of real life we are using in this stack. Now come to the programming. In the programming, where we are using to reverse a string. To reverse a string, example, apple, I have written, okay. This one, I have written like this as a string I have taken. So this one, whenever I want to reverse it, so first which letter will come? E, L, P, P, A. Okay, like this. So E inserted last, but it will come as a first whenever you are doing reverse. So that is also we are following a stack LIFO concept. Undo redo command for editing the text image. Undo and redo command. Undo for undone. After modifying, you realize that your first method is correct, so that times undo button will click it. Otherwise, after modifying, you just whatever change, that one you want to save, so that times we will go for the redo command. Okay. Now history of web browser. History of web browser, whatever in the internet you have surfed there, and then you can see that whatever recently you have visited the any website, that one it will display as a first, then next like this as well. Okay, so any browser history also you can check to handle the matching of parentheses. Matching of parentheses means what? Bracket. Okay, parenthesis bracket, it will match it. Suppose this one opening and then it will find out where is the closing. Suppose inside again is given, so this one just try to match it. Okay, then match it, then afterwards next, like this. So these are the examples in the programming. We will use it in the stack. Now come operation on stack. So still now what we have seen, that insert the data, okay, insert the element and then delete the element, right? Insert and delete the element we are doing. Now come for inserting the element, which functions will call? That is called push. Means push the data. You have seen that in the glass door has written push and pull. Yes, push means push, go to the inside, pull, go to the outside, like this has written. So push, to insert the data, that times you will go for push function. For delete the data, which functions will call? That is pop. But remember that in the push function, that is called insert operation, add or insert a new element at the top of the stack only. Here, because we have seen that only from the top only we can insert it. Okay, now no data, so this is the top element. Now one data is there, so this is the top element. Now two data is there, so this is the top element. Last one is top element. So only one, and that is the top only we can insert it. When we will delete it, so from the top only we can delete it. Okay, push and pop. Now peak element. Peak, that is stack's top element, is called peak element. Suppose here 0, 1, 2. Okay, so now tell me that I think I have, where I have written here. Which one is the top element? 2. Okay, so peak element is 2. So now again I am writing here. Suppose I have written 3, 4, 5. Now which one is the peak element? 5. Top element is called peak element. It is also called inspection also. Okay. Now overflow. Overflow means when stack is full. Stack is full. Suppose I have taken the size of only 3. I have taken the size of stack is 3. And 3 already I have inserted all the data. Then afterwards I am trying to add more data. More data. Okay. That times what happen? It will spread it, because I am trying and stack is full, so it will spread it anyway. Okay, so that is called overflow. Whenever I delete the data in the empty stack, suppose now data is there, 5 I deleted, because 1 by 1, then 4 deleted, then 3 deleted. I deleted. Now stack is empty. Now no data is there. Now again I want to delete it. Then what happened? Now no data is there and I want to delete it, then it will come, now it is called underflow, because data is not there. I am trying to delete it. Okay, so these are the functions. You just remember, push for insert, insert the element means add a new element at the top of the stack. Pop, it is called delete operation, to remove or delete the operation from the top of the stack. Pick, stack's top element is called overflow. Whenever in the full stacks you are trying to add the data. Underflow, whenever in the empty stacks you are trying to delete the data. Okay, these are the operations we will use it in the stack. Now some true false question. Tell me, stack is a linear data structure? Absolutely true. Why? Because we have seen that in the types. Stack is a linear data structure because it will follow sequential order. So this is true. Now stack does not follow LIFO rules. Stack follow the LIFO rules. So that is why it is false as well. Now push and pop are terms related to stack data structure. True, because push and pop both are related. Push, pop, pick, because top element is called pick. Overflow, underflow, these are the terms related to data structure. So this is the right, true. push operation may result into underflow condition. Whenever you are inserting the element in through the push operation, so then it will come to the underflow. No, whenever you are trying to add the element in the full stack, so that times result will occur as an overflow, not underflow. Okay, for deleting the empty stack, so that times it will come to the underflow. Okay, so this is false. Now, to delete an element from an empty stack is called underflow. Absolutely true. Only the definition is given. So, I hope you all understood that this true false. Now, implementation of stack in Python using list. Now, we will implement using list. Why only list? Now, because list bracket you remember like this. This is the horizontal way. Now you just turn this bracket, so like this it will come. So then it will come as a stack. And in the list we are inserting the element as a three-way. I will tell you that. So three-way. First, whenever we are adding the new element in the list, we have a three functions. Which one? Append, extend, and then insert. Okay, append, extend, insert. 3. Whenever we want to add it. Now append, whenever you want to add one by one element. Suppose in the append function 2 values is given. Then how you will be add? And in your list, suppose a equal to has written 3, 4, 5. And you are writing that a dot append 3, 4. What happened? Whenever 2 value is given, it will create it another list and it will say it will add the data in the last only, but it will create another list because 2 values. If only one value is given, then it will join at the last, right? And extend, if it is 2 values as given, same values as given, we have written a dot extend, it will join to the last in the same list. Insert, we need the index value in the particular. Suppose if I want to insert it in the 0 position 45. So in the 0 position, here it will come 0 position 45. So in the stack, you know that I already told that in the from the top only we can insert it. So it is the only one, and so we can't go extend, because extend means we will go for multiple values. Insert through the index value, and through the index value we cannot insert it. Only we have a choice to the last only we can insert it, right? So that is why we are using append operation, append functions whenever we want to add the element in the push function. Okay, so use built-in methods append for add the elements and pop for delete the element of the list for implementation of the stack. Yes, pick stack stop element is called pick. Then how you will get it? What is the syntax? Len of stack minus 1. Now here len value is suppose 0, 1, 2, 3. Now total length is 4 because we will count 1, 2, 3, 4. Total length is 4. So 4 minus 1, 4 minus 1 equal to 3, right? 3. Okay. So len of stack equal to 3. So now in the this is the peak element in the last element. So that is why syntax is len of stack minus 1. Push whenever you want to add or insert a new element. And what is the syntax? Stack dot append. Which functions we will use it? Because in the stack, which data types we are taking? List. So that is why append functions we will call, because append only is a function to insert one by one element at the last. Okay, so stack dot append item or element. Anyone you can tell it. So whenever we want to remove or delete the element, so which function? Pop function, and pop function's name also. Okay, stack dot pop. To create a stack, whenever you want to create a stack, so that times we will see some methods as given. Why we will create a stack? Whenever you want to insert the element or delete the element, that times we are using the stack. Now we will check it if the stack is empty or not. Okay. Now next, find the number of elements in this text. If you so find the number of elements through the which functions we can call len function. In the len functions we can use it number of we can find out the number of elements in the stack. Read the value of the topmost elements through the which functions peak element, and what is the syntax? Len of stack minus 1. Okay, this is the topmost element, right? Python functions to implement stack operation. Python functions. Now we will see the one by one functions and how you can implement it in the stack operation. So first, to create an empty stack named stk. Name variable has given stk, so user don't have any other choice. Whatever has in the program has given, that one only you should write it. So the stk equal to, because in the empty stakes, and we can create the stack in Python using the list only, so that is why we will write list conversion. List, okay, this one will convert as a list. So stack equal to list, otherwise stack equal to square bracket empty. So this is also because list bracket is square bracket, so like this, any one you can write it. Next, a function name is empty to check whether the state stk is empty or not. Is empty as a function name. Okay, this function name, just check it, stk is empty or not. So how you will find out? So just define is empty because function name is given, and this is the user function, so that is why we will write define. Define is empty, stk because stack name has given. Now if stack equal to empty list, then return true, else return false. So like this we can check it, our stack is empty or not. Otherwise in the return true place you can write it, you can call as a print command also, print stack is empty. Like this also you can write it. Now a function named post to insert post, a new element in stack. Function name post is given, and you will just insert a element through the post. So whenever we will insert an element through the post, define post, first we will call to the stack, because in the stacks we will add the data and we need the element. So in the post function, what we require first is stack and second is element. Okay, stack and element we required. Stack and element we require. Okay, because in the stack we will insert the element. Now whenever we want to stack, we want to insert the element, so which functions will call? Append. So then afterwards stack dot append. Stack dot, what will do? Append. In the append we will write the value, that means element. Then afterwards stop, len of stack minus 1. So here same things, stack stack name has given stk, so that is why stk comma element, then stk dot append element, then top equal to, if top value is there, so len of stack minus 1, so you will do it. Okay, now come a function named size to read the number of element in the stack. Number of elements, whenever you will find the number of elements of which functions we will call? Len. Okay, len. Now len of stack, len of stacks, through the, here we can find. So define size, because size function name has given stk, return len of stk. Okay, now a function named peak to read the most recent element in the stack as most recent element. So which functions we can call? P already has given pick element. Most recent element, how you will find out? Len of stack minus 1. Okay, because total length minus 1 whenever we will do, so then we will get to the peak element. Okay, so define peak STK. First we will find out if it is empty. We will check it is empty. Is empty is a function, and we have written here in the second one, is empty is a function. So that one, whenever we define the one times functions, we can call functions inside also. Okay, don't think that we cannot call. So we can call it function inside. So this is the pick is a different function, and inside of the pick functions we are calling to the another function, that is empty STK. Then return underflow as top equal to len of stack minus 1. Look at here, top element, and return stack of top. So whenever we have written stack of top, means so what happened there, and we have written to this one. Now top equal to has written top equal to len of stack minus 1. So we have done, and this value we are storing here, top. So top, whenever we have written here, so suppose stack of 2, so then it will display to the value only, because 2 is the index value. Okay, now function named pop. To delete the topmost element from the stack STK, we want to delete the element. Okay, delete the element. So define pop STK. Define the pop STK. If it is empty, then return the underflow, else stack.pop. So whenever stack.pop will do, so then it will delete to the last element, and then afterwards we will check it. After deleting, we will check it. If len of stack equal to 0, then top equal to none, means nothing it will display. Else you will do len of stack minus 1 and return the element. Look at here. Suppose if I have taken the data 2, 3, this is 0 element, 0 index, first index. Now, if is now our stack is empty, no, then come to the here stack.pop. I will do element equal to stack.pop means which value it will delete it? 3. So 3 has deleted. 3 has deleted. Now I have one more data, that is 2. Okay, 2 is there. So now if len of stack, so what is the len? Because this one is deleted. So now len means size of the stack is only 1. So here asking only to the size 1 equal to 0. No. Then come to the here. Top equal to len of stack minus 1. So top equal to len of stack. So now len value is which one? 1. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Return the element. Now index value is 0. So 0's element is which one? 2. It will 2. Return elements means this one it will display. Pop element, which one? 3. Return the element. So then 3 will display, because 2 is still now inside of the stack only. Now come display. A function named display to show the content of the stack STK. In the STK, we will just display the all the contents, means all the data. So define display. Again we will call to the empty stack. If it is empty or not, we will check it first. Now top equal to len of stack minus 1. Whenever we will do top equal to, because when it is not empty, then when again 1, 2, 0 index, first index. Now data is full here, data is there, element is here, that means, so when element is here, now stack is not empty. Okay, so this is first. Now come to the else part, len of stack minus 1. So what is the total length? 1, 2. So 2 minus 1 equal to what will come? 1. So top equal to what is the value? 1. So stack of top means stack of 1. Stack of 1, what is the value? 2. So it will 2 and it will display as a top element, because I have mentioned here top element as a word. 2 is a top element, it will display. Then for I in range, top minus 1. Now top value is which one? 1. We have seen here 1. So 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, that it will come 0. Stack of I, come here, stack of I means stack of 0. What is the value? 1. So it will display here 1. After 1, again it will return because it is complete. Again it will come to the in the range function. Top minus 1. Now top value is 0. 0 minus 1, it will come to the minus 1. So minus 1 and end of the range is as given minus 1. So it will terminate the loop because whenever in the last and value is given, it will not display. Just before it will display. Okay. So that is why 2 and 1, and our data is also 2 and 1, like this it will display. Now come output based question. How you will solve? Result, what is given? Result equal to 0. Okay, n equal to 10, 20, 30. Result, I am writing here r equal to 0. Then n equal to 10, 20, 30 is given. Now n dot append 40. N dot append, whenever append word is given, and how many elements is given? Only one element, 40. So we will add here 40. Now result equal to result plus n dot pop, and result value is what is given? 0. Then here is written r equal to r plus n dot pop. Okay, and you know that pop element means last element will be this 40 first element, and r value is 0. 0 plus 40. What is the value will come? 40. So here answers will come 40. Again result plus n dot pop, and it will store to the result. So now result value is how much? 40. Now 40 plus n dot pop, pop value is 30. So 30 it will do. 40 plus 30, 70. In the result, which one it will store? 70. So result equal to what the value will come? 70. This is the answer. Result equal to afterwards 70 it will display. Now answer equal to empty square bracket is given, and then output equal to blank space is written. Now append, ans dot append. So in the empty list, what we are doing? Empty list means in the empty stack, what we are just adding the data. Ans dot append, ans dot append, which one? A. So A first inserted, then again ans dot append T. So now A is there plus T we are adding. So both are in the C, both are string values, so then we can add it. So what the value will come? A, T. Okay. Now next again M is written, appended. So A, T plus M. What the value will come? A, T, M. Okay. A, T, M. And in the list it is. So in the list what happened? It will just store one by one like this. Okay. Now come ch equal to ans dot pop. Another variable is written ch equal to ans dot pop. Pop. So when we pop it, so we have inserted A, T, M like this. Inserted. Okay. Now come pop. So which element it will delete first? M. So here came M. Now output equal to output plus ch, and output is a blank space. So blank space plus ch. Okay. Blank space plus ch. So ch value is which one? M. So blank space plus M to it, and it will display. M now output value. Now ans dot pop, again pop it T. T will pop it. So then M plus T here. Output value is M plus T. Okay. So then M T it will come. Delete it. And output value is M T. Now ans dot pop, again pop it A. Delete it. Now output value is M T plus A. Okay. So then output value it will come M T A. Okay. This is the output value will generate. Here I told wrong child. which one? Because in the append just joining, not adding. Okay. So in the string we will join it. Okay, join string, but a comma t it will come because we are doing as a append in the stack. So a comma t comma m, like this it will become. Okay. So this one I told row. Sorry for that. Now in the Python program, how you will implement this stack. This one I have already explained one by one function. So look at here, define is empty as given, push function, pop function, then peek function, display functions. I have taught all these things one by one. So this one I am not explaining. Now come to the main program. After defining the functions, you just write to the main program. Okay, after defining the function, do not write in the first. If you will write in the first, then what happened? Then error will generate. Okay, so stack equal to empty, top equal to none, while true. We will write as a while condition. Do not write it in the for loop in the stack. Okay, while true, stack operation. Which operation we have /n, that means in the next line it will display. Okay, in the next line it will display 1 for push, 2 for pop, 3 for pick, 4 for display, and 5 for exit. And enter your choice 1 to 5. Just you put it your choice as a 1 to 5 here in the integer, and I have taken as an input method. Now come to the here. Choice equal to 1. In the choice 1, what I have written here, in the choice 1, push. So push functions will call here. In the push functions, first we will take enter item, means value, we will insert it through the input command, and then afterwards in the push functions we will call stack comma item, is stack comma element. Okay, and why we will not call in the append function? Because in the append functions we have written in the push function, so no needed. Okay, in the stack just store the element. Now choice 2, choice equal to 2. So in the choice 2, what we have called pop function. So pop stack. Okay, through this stack, from the stacks we just call it, and this pop function I have stored in the item variable. So this one will call. If item equal to underflow, print the underflow, otherwise pop item is put it the value. Okay, display this value. Pop item is supposed to act like this. Choice number 3, that is peek element, peek of this stack. And how we will find out peek of this stack? Through the len of stack minus 1, but that one we have written in the functions. So simply we just call to the function, and then afterwards if item equal to underflow, stack is empty, otherwise topmost item is item. Will display. Here no need to write the any syntax here, because inside of the functions we have written. So that is why in the main program just call to the function name. Just like choice 4, display the stack. Display is a function name and we call to the stack. Now choice 5, what we have written? Break, because choice 5 is given exit. So whenever we will call to the break, so then it will break and continue. 2 words is there. Break means whenever condition is true, just exit the program. And continue, what happened? Whenever it will match that statement, it will just exit, but it will return to the loop and again it will go to the continue. Suppose 1 to 10, you want to print it 1 to 10 number. So, and if you have written if n equal to 5, then continue. Continue. If you have written like this, then what happened? Whenever n equal to 5, it will match. First one it will display 2, 3, 4 like this. 5. Whenever it will match continuous, it will not display here 5. Now it will continuous again going to the loop and write 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 if in the range functions you have written 10, so then it will not display. So 1 to 9 except 5. It will display everything. Right? So this is the break means if you do like this in the if n equal to if n equal to 5 and then break if you have written, then what happened? break if you will write, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matching, accept. Okay, it will not continue. Understood? So this is the difference between break and continue. So break means active. And if, because here choice is given 1 to 5, you will give it. But user, suppose will write 8. User can give it any choice. So that times after 5 any numbers if you will put it, it will give as output invalid choice. So like this program, you can write it and output how it will display of this program. So stack operation, push, pop, pick, display, exit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, enter your choice. So I have taken as a 1. So anyone push. So that is your enter item 12. I have written their enter item. So that is why this one only we can insert it 12. Now stack operation again it will ask, because in the push just only we can insert the data. Again I have written 1. Choice has given 1. So insert the element, that is 34. Okay. Now again stack operation has given. In the stack operation I have written 3. So 3 means what? Peak element it will display. So that is where topmost item is 34. Now I have written 12 and 34. This much only. No? Yes, first item is 12 and second item is 34. So that is a 12 and 34. So now topmost element is 34. Now I have given 4 choices. So 4 means display these text. So look at 34 as a top element, then afterwards 12 it will display. Now stack operation again I have written as a 5. 5 that means break, means totally exit of the program. So this is the program implementation of Python, and I have already implemented. Just you pause the video and write the program, and then afterwards you should run the program. Okay. Now you will just take it some multiple choice question. Traditionally the AND of a stack from where push additional and pop deletion take place, popularly known as what is called? Front, top, LIFO and FIFO. Write in the comment section. Option number 2, question number 2, data structure stack is also known as dash list. I told many times in this session only. Okay, so just try to recall and write it. So A, first in first out, B, first in last out, C, last in first out, and D, all of these. Just tell the answer in a stack, otherwise write in the notebook. Okay, just pause the video and write in the notebook, and then afterwards just check it how many questions you have done correct. In a stack, all insertion take place at dash and. All insertion, top, front, rear, none of these. Next, the term push and pop are related to queue, stack, both, none of these. In a stack, deletion takes place at dash and. Top, front, rear, none of these. Just find. Okay. Very short answer. What is given? Name any 2 linear data structures. 2 linear data structures, which one? Stack. And one is stack. Now we have studied. Stack is a linear data structure. Another one is queue. Q-U-E-U-E. Queue. Another one is linked list. Okay. Any 2 you can write it. Now give some real example of the stack application. Some real examples. That is, arrange the clothes in almirah. Arrange the chairs in vertical way. Bangles on girl's wrist, that one. Okay. Arrange the glasses, arrange the mugs, arrange the buckets, many things it will come. Any some examples you should write. Give some programming examples of the stack application, that is reverse and string. Another one, undo redo command, undo redo command for text and editing the image, for editing the text and image. And another which one, web browser history. Okay, so many examples is there, you can write it some. Now short answer type question. What is the difference between underflow and overflow? underflow when stack is empty, overflow when stack is full. Okay, here whenever we are trying to delete the element, here we are trying to add the element. Okay, so next question, long answer type, reverse a string using stack. Just reverse the string using stack, write the program. And now come, this is your homework. Okay, this is your homework, you just do it. Now come to the MCQ answers. Traditionally the end of a stack, end of the stack from where push additional and pop bits and take place, popularly known as. Whenever end of the stacks, whenever you will do it, so end of the stacks you are doing which one? Push also, pop also. So then that is called top. We have seen that. Okay, look at here. 0, 1, 2. Top element is 2. So whenever we are inserting the element, suppose 20 I am inserting. So from the top only we are inserting, right? From the top. After 20, suppose 20 afterwards, I want to put it 25. I want to insert it, not put it. 25. So this is our next top element. So now tell me that at the end of the stack, whenever you are doing push or pop, so that is top. Data structure stack is also known as LIFO, last in first out. Where is it in which option? Last in first out, option number C. Okay, here option number B. So 1, B, 2, C. Now 3, in stack all insertion take place at dash and which end? Blindly you can tell that top. Okay, front, rear we are using in the queue. Front and rear we are using in the queue, not in the stack. So 3A. 4. The term push and pop are related to stack queue, and the queue's term is front and rear. Okay, so 4B. 5. In a stack deletion take place at dash and deletion कहाँ से होती है? That is top only. So 5th A also. You just take it out of 5. How much marks you got it? Write in the comment section. Now competency based questions. Question number 1. Ram wants to make a function push to add an element A from stack STK, but he is not sure which Python method exactly he should use to create. Help in selecting correct option from the following. Okay, so what is given? Element is A. Okay, and function name has given push, and stack name has given STK. You know that. So first, which type of syntax will write? Define, because user define, and define push. Now define push afterwards. First which one will call stack. So stack STK, because stack name has given STK, comma element and element. Stack element. Okay, define push stack comma element colon. Now what will write? In the push what we are doing? Append functions. Which function will call append? So then STK dot append. STK dot append. Which one? A. Which element? A element. Okay, this is our function. So now you just take it, define push A. This first you are inserting the element in the stack place. No, so this is wrong. Now define push stack A. Okay, this is right. Stack we are calling, then afterwards element. Now extend has given. Extend function is wrong. Now define push A. Again A has given. A is the element, so that is wrong. Now define push stack comma element is given. Stack dot append A. This is the right answer. So option number D is the right answer. Now next, Kiara has written a Python code to delete an element from stack but she is getting an exception error showing underflow. So whenever Kiara has written the Python code for which one delete an element, okay, so what could be the reason behind it? So whenever she has written the Python code and she got the error which was underflow, for then what is the reason behind it? Stack is full. No, when stack is full, that is called overflow, and it will come not for deleting the data, whenever adding the data, means insert the data. Okay. Insert the data. Now stack is empty, right? Whenever stack is empty and we are trying to delete an element, so that time it will come to the stack is underflow. So option number B is the right answer. Stack is not defined, wrong. Stack did not get the element, wrong. Okay, so option B is the right answer. Okay, in the one session I have completed the stack. So if you have any doubts, children, or any candidate I am telling any teachers, suppose if you are appearing for preparing for TGT, sorry, not TGT, PGT, computer science, for any central government. So at that times, if you are watching my video, so if you have any doubt, so then just tell me in the comment section. And one more thing, and every day 6 p.m. every day 6 p.m. to 7:30, approximate 7:30. Okay, so that times I am taking every day doubt session class, every day. Okay, doubt session class. So here also you can come and join this session and you can ask your question. Okay, you can ask your questions here in the doubt session also, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Okay, here also you can ask the any doubt if you don't want to write in the comment sections. But I will tell you that in the MCQ questions and any competency based questions, MCQ questions one, just pause the video, and every questions just pause the video that moment and just try to solve it, because before I explained everything, afterwards I have given some questions and maybe the questions I have answered. Clear? So that one, just pause the video, whenever question part it will come, and solve it, and afterwards you will play. Okay, so thank you very much, students.